what's up, guys? So first off, I just want to say, guys, you know, we're going through this COVID-19 pandemic, man, and it's something sad. There's people that lost their lives all around the world, from just regular people to medical staff and doctors and all that stuff, man. So first off, I just want to say God bless their families, rest in peace. And for everyone else, man, just take care of yourself, take care of your family. That's the number one thing right now. Try to avoid contact with other people to stop the spread. In the town where I live, as of now, there's a couple of cases, but there's a lot of rules now. There can't be any more than 10 people together. Everything's shut down. The lakes, the parks, stores, everything, man. So it's something sad. I wish it was just like a dream or a movie, but none of those two things, man. It's actually real, and just stay safe, man. All we gotta do is pray, and so this comes to an end, man, and for the people out there to find a vaccine quick. But without further ado, guys, I just want to get that out of my chest. And like I said, once again, man, stay safe. Let's pray, and together we can beat these, man. So right, guys, so today's video, guys, we're gonna be going to my mom's house. There's a lightning that just dropped in last night, and man, that thing sounds like it has a cam, and that thing's not even cammed out. So that thing came in with a lot of problems. We're gonna go out there, tear it apart, see what's the issue. I think I already know what's the issue is, so we're gonna find out together, guys. And also, I'm gonna show you guys what I did to the scat pack, and I got some parts coming in for the scat pack on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that too, guys. Without further ado, let's hit the road. So I don't know if you guys could tell, but I did 50% front windshield tint on the car, and man, it's fucking amazing. On the outside, you can't see anything in, so from the inside out, everything seems perfect. But I'm gonna get some gas because the car is running low, you can see. And this is my favorite place to get gas in Exxon. There's no detonation whatsoever on 93 octane, and it seems that's all they have, 93. So I'll show you guys the outside so you guys can see the car. So I'm gonna show you how to move out of the gas station because there was people lined up behind me, but I'm gonna show you. That's 50% windshield tint in front, and I didn't want to go more dark on it like most people do, 30, 35. I didn't want to because at night you won't be able to see anything, but daytime it's perfect, man. Just look at that. Can't even tell, can't even see the people inside. And on my sides I did double 5% again. So there you guys go, double 5% all around. So pitch black inside. And here in South Texas in summer it gets freaking damn hot, 115, 117, so keep that inside cool. So show you guys this side. You can't see anything inside, so we're gonna head on to the shop and let's go. All right, so here's the lining. Here's fucking our man out there, and I didn't tell you guys this is our new shop. My dad and my two brothers built it, so we're gonna get some lifts up in here in the future. But just hear this thing turn on, man. It sounds like fucking cammed out. Need some work on it, but we're gonna fix this bitch up, get it running 100%. Está bien puteada, compa. Está verga. Que trae un stage 3 cam. There we go, she's in. So this is the shop, guys. We got some E85 up in here. And I didn't show you guys, these are my toys. This is my Raptor 700R. This is an 08 model. I bought it brand new back in 08. And she still runs fucking badass. And this is my 2012 Yamaha R1. Bought it back in 2012, brand new off the showroom floor. And this thing has 6,000 miles on it. So I barely used it ever since I've owned it. And it's fucking badass. So I love this bike. It's pretty damn fast. Tapped out at 189. So I might get some new tires because these are the stock tires on it. the originals that came with them, so they're all gone. That's why I haven't even taken it out. Look at the back one. But she's fucking fast. So this is the shop, guys. It's pretty damn big. There's my brother's Coyote. Welding shop on that side. And we got the Lightning, so I'll show you guys the engine. So it has a 6-pound lower with the Harley stock upper, so it's making 12 pounds boost. If you put the 2.9, it's gonna make it at least 14 pounds. But we're gonna work on all this. We're gonna take everything apart and start with everything. Vacuums, we're gonna check compression, we're gonna do everything on the truck. So stay tuned, guys. All right, so as we're taking it apart, we're finding a lot of shit that's wrong with the truck. Just look at the cable, fucking gas cable. It's all fucking broken and shit. Doesn't even go where it has to be. And you guys want to see a fucking EGR delete kit, one of a kind? Check out this shit. It was bolted on there. You got the 2 vacuums fucking fucked up. But just look at this shit. Homemade EGR delete kit, man. So he has some MSD coils. That's pretty damn good. And he has like a block in the back. Maybe they fucked up the thread or the bolt, broke it up. So we're gonna get this bitch going, man. Just look at all that sludge in the back. I'll show you. Just look at all that. So this blower's fucking dirty on the inside too. Actually needs some lub. Can't see, but we'll be back once we get this whole shit out. All right, so we took all the bolts out. We took the upper elbow. Everything's out. Vacuum lines. Everything's on that side. So come on, man. Let's see what this fucking shit's all about. Which is brand new under there. Holy fuck, dude.
Guáchate allá, era como tiene shavings, güey.
Oh, damn it. This thing's dirty as fuck. And this engine has 48,000 miles on it. Oof. So imagine all that shit. Imagine the turkey pan. Oh, damn. So we'll be back once we get the turkey pan out and show you guys the process. Okay, so the turkey pan's out. And just look at that shit's fucking clean. Yeah, right. Look at this kind of dirt. I don't know where it is. Shit. Te la ponemos, no te mortifiques. Te pongo el chambuzi, todo lo que da. So, next step, remove the whole fucking lower intake and start seeing any fucking, going through every fucking line, every vacuum line, find any leaks, find anything, clean everything out. The whole fucking tear down, guys, so stay tuned. Right, so we just took out the turkey pan and we sucked out all the water from in there. We found some fucking bad injector. One of them was bad. Let me show you. We had to pull the truck a little bit forward, but look at this one. See, it's broken on this side, and there's your little inner jets, and this one's broken. So instead of throwing complete gas as it should on your piston, it's running to the sides, so that might cause a misfire too or something. So we're gonna change them out. I got some other ones, same stock 42s that I had on my F-150, and we're gonna put those on new, but they are rusted already, all of them. These are all the parts that came out. Everything's pretty damn nasty, full of oil, everything. Just look at the supercharger itself. That's the bottom part. It's your bypass. There's a lot of like rock. Try to zoom in on that. See, there's like a lot of rock in it, like dirt, paint, the silicone that's coming off the blower on some parts. Like, I'm gonna turn this the other way, show you guys. See, so that's the top portion, so it looks all chromed out, but it's because all that silicone that's around them, it's coming off. And this is the intercooler for the supercharger. It's fucking nasty too. That's super bad. Just look at all that inside. Let's see if you guys see what is. So all that, man, it's killing performance at longevity. And instead of cooling down the air intake air temp that's going through it, getting it stuck in there and getting it more hot. But as is, this Lightning has a lot of fucking top end. It was running pretty good until it just fucking went sideways everything. Alright, so as the teardown continues, I cleaned out the surface of the heads, cleaned them all out. I took out the spark plugs. Look at all these spark plugs, man. They're gapped like fucking 45. They shouldn't even be there because this truck is pushing 12 pounds. Should be at around 28 gap, and they got some cheap ass plugs. So as I'm going through because I'm gonna do compression tests. I already got my compression gauges over there. So as I'm going through the fuel pump relays, look at this. So there's an electrical problem going on the fuel pump relay, and I'm finding out that this wire is for the fuel pump, so I can get 12 volt source. I think all this shit's done wrong, because you shouldn't have burned fuses, and especially they're really for the fuel pump. So there's another problem we found. Mando, he's gonna clean out the intercooler for the supercharger, and you said it's an aftermarket one, Garrett, right? It's a Garrett. So it's a Garrett one. There you go. It's upside down, but he's gonna clean everything out with, there you go, purple power. And I'm gonna do the compression test, and I'll be back once we do the compression test to see what we get. Let's see what's in there. Let's see. Oh shit, man, it's bad.
It's bad, dude. Look at this.
That's a lot of, man. That's all that silicone that comes off the rotors inside.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a compression test. We'll be back. All right, so we did some compression test. Before we did the compression test, because I was cleaning everything, I rolled the engine for a bit, get all the water out, the one we couldn't get it from in some of the intake rotors. So everything was thrown out. We did compression tests like 5 times. We changed gauges here and there. So I'm gonna go over what we got and where we're at. So on our cylinder number 1, we got 180. Cylinder 2, 150, 3, 145, and our 4th cylinder, 0. I was like, okay, we might just change gauges like everybody does and try again. We did it again, 0, 0, 0, 4, 5 times in a row. So we're gonna come up here. So we're gonna go with cylinder number 5, 155, 6, 180, 7, 0. We did the same thing, came out in 0, and on the last 1/8, 155. So what else could it be? A fucked up piston. You said the owner took out the spark plugs and then they were
3 broken.
They were 3 gone, completely melted. So I told him, if your spark plugs are fucked, that means your engine's fucked. So we're gonna call the owner right now and let him know what we found. And like I said, we went from gauge over here, change them, and the same thing. Everything came out the same, except that one and that one came out 0. So we're gonna call the owner. We're still gonna do our part. Clean everything out, and we're gonna see what he wants to do, guys. So stay tuned for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll continue this video next week, so stay tuned.